Last year, if you bought a house, it's possible that you could file for the 2010 taxes and get a credit for up to $8,000. First, you have to make sure that you qualify. There's a new procedure of how to prove your qualification. Back in 2008, the tax credit for if you bought a house went down because nobody was buying houses. And now people are encouraged more to buy homes. So now they're offering the credit again. You qualify by signing up before May 1st of 2010. First, you have to decide that if you sign for it, you have to close your home by June 30th. If it's postponed, you have until September 30th. Many people right now are buying foreclosed homes or short sale. Short sale is homes that were less than their regular value. So you can still qualify even if it's postponed and closing your home. The first time you buy a house, another qualification is if you buy a home and then move. After 8 years of owning your home, or 5 years in 2002 to 2010, or 2004 to 2009, and sold your home, and then you buy a house in 2010, you can still qualify. If you're married, both you and your spouse need to qualify. Up to 10%. If you buy a house, the home has to be worth less than $800,000. If you're married, both of your incomes need to be less than $225,000. There's different rules depending on when you bought your home. For 2008, I received a tax credit, and now you have to start paying it back. Because really, in 2008, they did not deduct the credit. You have to slowly pay it back over 15 years. So if you got it in 2008, you can wait 2 years and start paying back in 2010. 9,000 people had received the credit in 2008. People accepted the full credit, and now we're having to pay $1,500 annually for 15 years. If you sold your home, then you have to pay back the full credit. 2009 or 2010 is different. If you haven't lived in your home for 3 years, you don't have to pay back the full credit. But if you didn't make a profit on your home, then you don't have to pay the credit back. To fill out the application form, you have to do it on paper and send it in, not on a computer. They do that now because last year a lot of people were stealing the tax credit money. They found out that 300 people that applied really lived in jail and not in a home. You need all sorts of proof for the paper form. HRD 1. Sometimes they don't have the full signature. Secondly, you need, if you recently built your own home, you need a certification of occupancy. Third, if you bought your house, you must have paper proof from your own home, from your old home, excuse the interpreter. Proof for that would be like property taxes or insurance payments for that home. That has to be 5 years that you lived there, 5 years of proof for that establishment. If you did this through the computer, know that it is a very fast process and gets sent out quickly. And you find out if you're qualified in less than 2 weeks. The paper form takes a little bit longer and you might wait up to 6 weeks. The IRS really checks more in depth to make sure that you qualified. So you have to be patient. So you have to make sure that you go through all of these different things to make sure that you apply for the tax credit and that you qualify.